But here's a framework that enabled me to really cut through the conditioning and penetrate all of the programming that was ultimately dictating my life and step into my own power. Now guide men and women through the process of deep-rooted behavior change. And I know it can do exactly the same for you, and there's nothing stopping you from taking this and applying it yourself. Simply requires consistency and commitment every moment of every day until you know you've been completely transformed. The four A's: acceptance, awareness, assimilation, application. So acceptance, you see the first pillar, and this is really about taking full ownership of who you are and the current reality that you're living. And so many men have a victim mentality. We can blame the external world, other people, for the conditions in our life that we don't like. Where do you notice pointing the finger? And now this is really about reclaiming your power and your authority. The minute you take responsibility means you can begin shaping the future reality. It's a foundation for transformation. And so really envisioning what it is that you want to become, being this man that you know you already are. What would it feel like to stop fighting against yourself, to let go of the need to be perfect and to always have it together? Acceptance really enables you to see things clearly, cold, hard truth of how things are, not to judge yourself. And who's judging who? You've actually committed to doing this work. Celebrate yourself. So you've decided to do this. Notice there's going to be something that wants to hold you back and keep you in the comfort zone of what's familiar. But imagine the freedom of looking in the mirror and loving what you see, not because you're flawless, but because you've completely accepted that you are enough as you are. And this is about unlocking self-compassion, paving the way for real, long-lasting change. We create a personal manifesto from this space, really bring to life the vision and the ideal of the man that you wish to become, and feel it. Feel it with your full body and feel it every single day. How would it feel like to speak to your partner from this place of presence and grounded awareness, authentically and vulnerably, so she trusts you or he trusts you? Many men don't take the step to go within and actually uncover what lies underneath the reactivity and the conditioning. And so as we move into the awareness phase, we begin to dive deeper into this work. And of course, this deep inner work requires solitude, free from distraction, free from stimulation. And no, this is not easy. We come face to face with parts that we've been avoiding, whether knowingly or unknowingly. And we come face to face with the stories that are untrue a lot of the time. And shining a light on this darkness is imperative, because it's the first step to really seeing how these unconscious aspects of ourselves really are dictating our reality. They shape our perception without our knowledge. Joseph Campbell famously said, "The cave that you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek." You are the treasure, you are the gold. It's simply covered with all of the accumulated crap. We really want to shine a light on all of these things that we've been hiding away from. This is ultimately our power. And when you cultivate more self-awareness, you really empower yourself to choose differently. And so we move from operating on autopilot, chained to the conditioning of the past, to instead living consciously and intentionally with purpose. Now imagine how that would impact your way of being. And assimilation. The third pillar, this is about bridging the gap between the man that you are now and the man that you are becoming. And of course, with self-awareness or increased self-awareness, there's more information, there's more data, and more evidence of how you've been unconsciously shaping your reality. And so this is where the magic happens. We begin to start influencing our reality. So it's not enough just to know what needs to change. We need to integrate that knowledge into your life. Taking what you've learned through acceptance and awareness and making it a part of who you are. This is really deepening the process of the inner work. This is deepening the connection to your body, where a lot of our trauma lies, where a lot of repressed emotions are manifested. And we really begin to have the opportunity to rewire thoughts, reshape beliefs, and transform behaviors. How do you wish to express yourself? How do you wish to direct your energy? And what's the manner in which you wish to behave with your partner, with your friends, with your boss? How is your morning routine? How do you wish to show up in different environments? What's the physical shape that you wish to be in? And imagine carrying this new wisdom with you into every interaction and every decision. And we're not anymore reactive but responsive. We're not driven by the old patterns, but really guided by this increasing clarity and insight. And this is the real crux of neuroplasticity. The brain has a powerful way of adapting to its environment, to new stimuli. It just requires intention, a clearly defined goal, and then repetition and habituation of these thoughts and behaviors aligned with your intention and ideal vision to embed them into a new way of being. Application, the final A, the final pillar. This is where it all comes together. It's about taking everything you've accepted, become aware of, and assimilated, and actually putting it into action every single day. I'm sure you can resonate. I know I can. So many men, we start off strong. How many times have we got New Year's resolutions to get fit, to quit alcohol, to quit smoking, whatever it may be, to write the book, to get the new job? And we have the confidence and the intensity and the energy to begin. Very quickly, these fade away. We lack the discipline and the consistent daily application. If you want transformation, it's an active process of taking action aligned with the higher version of yourself. Now, that already exists. Just have to bring it to life moment to moment. And this is where we really start to see the tangible results of the transformation. So how did it really feel to show up in relationships with confidence, to speak your truth without fear, to feel safe and grounded in your body, no matter what situation you're in or whatever life throws at you? And so application is really where theory meets practice. You take the leap from knowing to doing, from being inspired to being transformed, and know that this breeds confidence. We follow through on what we say we're going to do. Integrity increases because you're committed to doing this work when you're on your own. You can show up with conviction in environments where there's other people because you know you're doing the work. And this is when you can start speaking from your heart, showing up fully embodied because you have conviction in yourself, because you are the man deep down that you say you are. Now, if you have got this far, my brother, how does it feel? How does it feel in your heart? How does it feel in your body? Are there sensations coursing through that you notice? Maybe the breath has quickened just a little. And these are all signs that there is a beginning of the transformation. The body is giving you signs that it is waking up, and there is something that wants you to take action. There is the pull of your heart, and you're ready to truly live. So is it possible to really trust what you're feeling right now in this moment? To really fully accept yourself, to become aware of your true potential, and to assimilate all of these things into a new way of being and begin applying them so you can really be of service to the world. Now, this isn't just about change, it's about transformation. It's about becoming the man you've always known that you could be. Now, if this really is calling to you, if you really feel this in your heart, click through on the button below and let's connect. Let's have a conversation. We can do an audit. We can take stock of where you are now, where you want to go, and we'll workshop together what is in between, what is the resistance that's stopping you from getting from A to B, and we'll discuss how we can actually bridge that gap together. And I'll share all this with you and you can get to work. If you wish to explore the ways that we can deepen the practice together and go on the journey together, I'll be happy to share those paths too. I look forward to seeing you, my man. Peace.